In the shadows of existential thought, where philosophers like Jean-Paul Sartre and Albert Camus wrestled with the absurdity of existence, Simone de Beauvoir carved her own niche. Her exploration into human freedom and identity brings a unique feminist perspective to existentialism, a field dominated by her male contemporaries. While Sartre introduced us to the anguish of absolute freedom, and Camus explored the absurd in his essay The Myth of Sisyphus, Beauvoir questioned the very foundation of gender roles. Part 1. The Life of Simone de Beauvoir. Born in Paris in 1908, Simone de Beauvoir was more than just Sartre's companion. She was a philosopher, a novelist, a pioneer in feminism. Her seminal work, The Second Sex, challenged the assumption of what it means to be a woman. Part 2. Understanding the Other. Beauvoir introduced the concept of the other in her analysis of women's oppression. For her, women have historically been viewed as the other in a male-defined society. This othering is a fundamental category of human thought, distinguished the self from the other based on perceived differences. Part 3. Transcendence and Immanence. Beauvoir's term transcendence and immanence captured the split in human existence. Transcendence, the pursuit of projects extending oneself beyond the present, has traditionally been the domain of men, while women have been relegated to immanence, trapped in the repetitive, mundane aspects of daily life. Part 4. One is not born, but becomes a woman. Echoing Camus' engagement with life's arbitrary conditions in The Myth of Sisyphus, Beauvoir argues that womanhood is not a natural fact, but a situation imposed by society. Her famous declaration, "One is not born, but becomes a woman," underscores that gender is not innate, but constructed through socialization and culture. Part 5. How are women oppressed? Beauvoir detailed her women's oppression in multifaceted, economically, politically, and socially. Women earn less than men, are underrepresented in leadership roles, and are often sidelined in intellectual discourse. Part 6. Gender and sexual oppression in everyday life. Gendered and sexual oppression manifests through stereotypes, the sexualization of women in media, and the societal expectations that dictate their public and private behaviors. This oppression is not just external, but internalized by women, influencing their self-perception and aspirations. Part 7. Distinctiveness in Beauvoir's feminist viewpoint. What distinguishes Beauvoir's feminist theory is her integration of existentialism, which asserts that individuals are free to define themselves despite societal constraint. Her work empowers women to reclaim their transcendence through self-definition and challenges the privileges preserved by existing power structures. Conclusion. Reflecting on Beauvoir's legacy. Simone de Beauvoir's legacy transcends her existentialist roots, offering the robust critique of the mechanisms that have historically marginalized women. She invites us all to push against the boulders of oppression, much like Camus' Sisyphus, finding meaning in the struggle itself.